Hello everyone, this is Julie with Craft with Julie, and today I'm going to show you 3 different fun fold cards. This is my Happy Mail week number 2. These are the 3 cards that came in this week's kit. I do have a couple kits left, so if you're still interested, message me or comment below and I can mail those out to you. So today I'm just going to walk you through these 3 different folds. Let's start with this one right here. This one is called an easy fold, and probably because it is really easy. So in your kit, your number 1, you will have, I'll set that to the side, you'll have this ballerina piece. This piece measures 4 1/4 by 11, but I folded it for you just so it would fit in the envelope. You have 3 little sparkles, and we'll use those in just a minute. You have this polka dot piece, this piece right here that's stamped with little stars, and then a white piece. And then you'll also have this castle thin cut that is stamped. Yours is not colored, but I colored mine beforehand, so you didn't have to watch me color. But I used these tri-blend markers, the brown gray blend, and I used all 3 of the colors, so the light, the mid, and the dark to color the castle. And then I used the pale pink blend for the little flags on the top. So let's go ahead and get started. So on this one, you'll need your trimmer, and you'll want to trim off, let me look really fast on the instructions, 2 3/4 inch. So sorry, this is not going to be in frame. 2 3/4 inch off the front of the card. So just like that. Okay, you'll want to keep this piece because we're going to use it for the front of the card. Okay, so then we're going to attach your polka dot piece to this flap right here. So this will go right here. So let's go ahead and do that. Or if you want the green, it is double-sided, so you can choose. And our cardstock is also double-sided, so you can choose the light or the dark or whatever you want to do. Okay, so now we can put this piece just like that. So you can see how they're a little bit different. So this is a light one and that is a dark, or you can switch it over to match, whatever you want to do. I think I'm going to do the dark side just so it pops a little bit, but you'll only want to put adhesive right here because you don't want to put it all the way across, or your card will be shut. So just kind of line it up right there. Okay, and then your little piece right here. Oh, and let me share with you the stamps that I used. This is this set right here, and it's called Princess Castle, and it also has a thin cut, and that's where I got the little star and of course the castle. All right. So then I'm going to just attach this right here on this piece. See how easy these come together? Okay, and then we'll put our castle. And I'm going to use a little bit of 3D foam just to pop that up just a little bit. I'm just going to stick it kind of, because the end goes off a little bit, so kind of just in the center. To these 2 pieces right there. So we don't want it sticking up over onto the inside of the card. Okay, and we'll stick that piece right here. Okay, and then you have your 3 little sparkles that you can add kind of wherever you want. These are the clear sparkles. Add one there, and let's add one, I don't know. Nope, let's add it right there. Hey Renee, good morning. Okay, now here is the optional part, which I think everybody should really do. If you have the clear shimmer brush, grab that and just color over the top of that castle to add a little bit of shimmer all over. You don't have to be precise, but it adds just a little bit of glitz to that. I don't know if you can see, just adds a little bit of shimmer, the clear shimmer brush. It's one of those tools that I think everybody needs to have. So that, oh, we forgot the center. You have your white piece of cardstock. I was like, we're done, but nope, we're not. One more piece. And you stick that one in, oops, the center. Okay, now we're done. So what you could do if you wanted to is actually stamp a sentiment right here where that fold covers if you want to, but I left it blank so you could do it however you want to. So easy peasy, and that is your easy fold. Okay, so card number 2 is this one right here, and this center piece folds up and kind of is held up by the fish there. So when it's sitting, I don't even know how to show it properly. Look how cute that is. Super cute. And I went with more of a boyish theme because obviously the princess castle is very girlish. So I wanted you to have 2 different options. So grab your number 2 and we'll get started with that. Okay, make sure I got everything out of there. So you will have a wood little arrow. It'll probably be maybe a little bit different than that, just because there are different arrows in the pack. You'll have 2 trees that I cut from the You Are Here Cricut cartridge. And then you'll have these 2 pieces, this little piece, this fishy, and you can stamp, if you don't want this sentiment, flip it over and stamp something else. Either way, it's fine. The You Are Best actually came, or You're the Best, came from this stamp set right here, which is retired, but if you have it in your stash, it's a good one. It's called From Me to You, and that was back in August, I believe, August stamp of the month. And then you'll have this piece, which is kind of like the water, and then these 2 pieces, and then your base. Okay, so and this piece right here. And this is the one we're gonna fold. So this piece right here measures 8 by 2, let me make sure, 8 by 2 3/4. And we're gonna score it at 2 and 4. I'm gonna get my scoreboard out. So score that 2 and 4. Okay. And now we just kind of have to build it. So you can kind of see that will go in the center. Okay, so I'm gonna build, it's kind of starting from the outside going in, just so I get these placed right. So you wanna leave a little bit of an edge so you have that border around your card. Okay, so this paper packet is called Fresh Air. It is retired, but I thought it was so cute for like a Father's Day card that I pulled it out of retirement. But I will tell you that next month, so May, close to my heart, is coming out with the most amazing boyish paper packet. So watch for that. Hey Jill, how are you? Okay, so now we're gonna do this piece right here and down the center. And it just kind of fits right in between. Again, this is 2-sided, so you can choose which side you want showing. Okay, and then let's put our little speckled piece. It kind of looks like water, or flip it over and do the wood piece. It is your card, you can do it however you want. All right, and then this piece right there. Good morning, inmates. I know we're all kind of stuck inside, but it looks like it's a good day today, so maybe we'll take the kids out and they can play some basketball or something. Okay, so I just put this kind of probably about 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch up. Okay, and then let's put these 2 pieces on the top. Alrighty. And that's double-sided too, so you could totally change it up if you want. And oh, I forgot to say, this card fun fold is called a center fold. So all the inappropriate jokes can start now. No, just kidding. All right, and then you'll have your little fishy. So what we're going to do is pop him up with 3D foam so he'll hold that little piece in place when you pop up the card. Okay, so I'm just going to stick him right above that blue, so he'll just hold that for you. Okay, let's do this little front with these trees. Just add some adhesive, and I just cut them off of my Cricut of the You Are Here Cricut collection. Have a ton of fun, like travel. Well, we're not traveling right now, but if you're if you're scrapbooking your travels that you hope to get back to, you can. It's a really great cartridge. Okay, and then we're going to use our little wood arrow, and I like to attach these little wood pieces just with some liquid glue, or you could use like a glue dot. It's totally whatever you have on hand, you just use it. And I'm just going to add that little arrow piece right there. Okay, and that's it. Look how cute that is. Isn't that so fun for like a Father's Day or birthday card? So fun. Okay, so that's the center fold. And then our third card is the fancy W fold. So this is, grab your number 3. Okay. This one's a little bit trickier, but of course, you know me, I don't like to do things too complicated. So you'll have in your packet, you'll have this Lagoon piece. There are a lot of pieces in this one. You'll have this piece right here, which I'm going to show you how to fold that. This is your W. Oh, let me grab it so you see what we're making. This is what we're making. And then see how it pops up like a W? Well, it's a W this way, or an M, however you want to look at it. That's what we're going to make. Okay? So you'll have those 2 pieces. You'll have all your little critters. You'll have a whale, a crab, an anchor, a seashell, and a heart. And then you'll have, let's see, 4 of these with 1 stamped already. You'll have 4 of the candy apple red squares. 1 of the candy apple, I can't even remember what color this one is. It's one of the lovely grays we have. Mink, I believe. And then you'll have 3 of these pieces. You'll want to note that there is one that is smaller. You see that? This one, the smaller one goes on the front, okay? So make sure you take a note of that. And then some mink twine. Okay, so I'm going to assemble the front first. So we're going to take that mink cardstock. You can use the dark or the light, however you want, whichever side speaks to you. And then your candy apple piece. I like the dark. I love that dark, rich red, so that's what I used. Okay, and then that smaller net pattern, or yeah, I think I called it a net pattern. Or you could flip it that way, however you want to do it. It's your card. Okay. And then, oh, actually, you know what? Hold on. Hold the phone. We're going to take this up for just 1 second because I needed to add my mink. All right. So what you're going to do is cut the mink piece in half. Okay. Oops. Oh, it's not cooperating. There we go. Going to cut it in half, and then you're going to line it up so it's not twisty, unless you want it twisty, on this piece right here. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. We're live. Can you tell? It doesn't want to work with me. Okay. It's like my children, they don't want to work with me. I don't think they like homeschool mom. Okay. Then you're going to take your mini stapler, or if you don't have a mini stapler, you can use just a regular stapler, and you're going to staple that twine right on there. Can you see that? It'll hold it on there for you. This is one of my favorite techniques, just to staple twine. So fun. Okay, and then you'll do it again on the bottom. And then you can kind of fray up the edges a little bit, or just trim them however you want to do it. I frayed mine just to have that fun look on the top. Okay, now put it on the front of your card. Okay. And I did that so the staples didn't show through to the inside of the card. So that's why I did that. Okay, now we have find your little anchor, and we're going to 3D foam the anchor on there. This is the this thinner one. It fits right behind that anchor. And then in the picture, I didn't, in your instructions, you don't have a heart on your instructions, but I decided to add it as I was cutting these kits. I'm like, that anchor needs a little something, so I added a heart later. Okay, and that's the front of the card. You could stamp a sentiment on there if you want to, but I left it kind of plain so you could dress it up how you want. Okay, so on the inside, we're going to attach our 2 pieces. Just so there's a little bit of edge of that Lagoon peeking out. I think Lagoon has to be like #1 favorite, close to my heart color, with raspberry close second, and them together is amazing. So then, okay, here's the tricky part, okay? So here, this is measures 1 by 11. So you want to make sure that this is folded in half. And I did put the score measurements on your instructions, but I'm going to show you an easy way to do this. So, let's see if I can see without. You're going to fold this side up to that center point, and then this side up to that center point. Okay? So you have this nice folded piece. Okay? And then you can kind of go back and forth however you need it. All right. So then you're going to attach this piece. You're going to line it up with your pattern piece so it's just a little bit in from the edge. You don't want it right on the edge. You want to scooch it to match up with your pattern piece. And then I put it probably about 1 inch above. Some people put them in the middle. You can do whatever you want. I thought it was fun, just a little offset. Okay, now here's the important part. You want to make sure that this center is lined up with the center of your card. Can you see that it's bowed just a little bit? But that's what you want, okay? So when we put glue on this side, we got to make sure that this side is lined up with the center fold and lined up with your piece right there. Okay, so you'll have a little bit of a bulge, but that's okay. See how that works? So when you close it, it all matches up. Okay, so a little bit in. When you attach your sides, you need to line up that center fold with the center of your card. Okay, all right, so now let's decorate it. You have 4 of these candy apple squares, and I'm just going to attach them in the center of each of these little score lines, so you have nice little sections for you. Already, you know what, it might be easier to just put it on this section. Yeah, so you want to line them up with your scored sections. Okay, and then we're going to add this Mink to the center on all of them. You could do circles, you could do different shapes. You just want to make sure that they don't go over your score line, so when you fold it up, oh, that one was supposed to go right there. Look, I'm not even watching or paying attention. Anyway, you just want to make sure that they don't go over your score line, so when you fold up this card, it will fold up flat and not, yeah. Does that make sense? All right. Okay, so here's your little crab guy. And now he kind of goes over it, so I put him on an angle just so he would stay within my score lines and not get crunched. You could probably pop these up with 3D foam if you wanted, probably the thin one, just so it's not too bulky. Your little whale. He's super cute. Okay, now the stamps that I used for this card is the Seize the Day card making stamp set, and then it also has thin cuts. Okay, all right, I think that is it. So there you go. There is your W fold fancy fold card. All right, bring the other ones in. Again, thank you guys so much for purchasing this Happy Mail. It's super fun for me to do. It gives me something to do and hopefully brings you a little bit of joy. And like I said, I do have a couple of these kits left, so if you would like one, just message me or comment below and I can pop one in the mail for you. So I hope you have a wonderful day and I'll talk to you soon. See ya, bye.